The underwater update is finally here and everybody's excited to dive in, pun intended. But there are also a lot of hidden gameplay and quality of life improvements the game doesn't really tell you. And even better, they're all free. Anything from new building techniques, better inventory management, improved water physics, and so on. And in this video, I'm covering all of those changes completely Bubbly Basin, spoiler free. There are 5 new hair colors you can get for free in the new update, which are orange, light pink, yellow-green, blue-green, and brown. And you can change them at any mirror. The next thing they updated is a small inventory management system overhaul. Originally, you had to use the storage boxes and transfer every stack of blocks or items manually one by one. Now you have the option of when you put stuff in your storage boxes, it's going to ask you, you can place down only items that are already inside, so it's going to stack them, or you can transfer your entire bag to the storage box and vice versa. The next thing they updated is the garbage bins are now actually useful and fully functional, meaning you can put items in there and they're going to get deleted the day after. So whenever you have items you don't want anymore, like ordinary soil or in this heat wave, an air conditioner, you just put it in the garbage bin and it's going to tell you tomorrow the items will be disappearing. Are you okay with that? You press yes, and the next day they're going to be gone. Otherwise, you can pick them up again on the same day and you have them back. I like this. This is a very nice addition and it makes trash cans actually useful. The next thing they overhauled is now whenever you have a storage box next to your workbench and you have the same material as in your bag in the storage box, it's gonna first pull the materials from your storage box before from the bag. I tested this. I put stones into the storage box starting with 95 and kept my 99 stacks of stones in my bag. I then built 20 blocks of cobblestone wall, and when I checked my bag it was still at 99, and in the box it went down to 90. The next thing, and this is something I'm super excited about, you can change the depth of doors specifically and windows. So now this gives you a lot of options to play around with it, and you can make up these different designs like off-grid windows. Or you could do something like this where you have corner doors. I haven't tested this in a specific build, but I'm sure there's stuff that you can do with this. Overall, more options for building is always great. Next up, when you go to Smear Guru and you want to paint items, once you painted an item, he's gonna ask you if you want to keep painting, so you don't have to go out of the menu and go back in again, and that saves you a lot of time. Staying on the topic of Smear Guru, there are a lot of items you can now paint that you couldn't prior to this update. Like the stylish stool, the handrail, iron chains, and rope. One of my personal favorites, the bookshelf, the arrow sign, the vending machine, the Poke Center counter, the wooden handrail, the workbench, which is also fantastic because this is such a nice item, and the bicycle. Also a huge update, you can now place down 128 small generators instead of 64, which is absolutely fantastic for any bigger build. A similar thing applies to the photos that you can put down all over your world. They increased the size or the amount from 10, which is nothing, to 40. Before that, if you reached more than 10, the pictures you took first would disappear. Now, that is reversed or extended to 40 pictures. You can now place down items on the square hedges. Anything from photo frames, generators, fences, or plants. Whenever you were in the Magnemite form and you want to leave the Magnemite form, it would ask you, undo this transformation, yes or no. Now you can go into the settings and change that. That is not going to ask you. So whenever you're out and about and you want to leave the Magnemite form, just press the button, done. This is something I haven't really used before this update, but now I actually might, which is the move pool or the move wheel. Originally, whenever you pulled up the move wheel, you wouldn't be able to move. Now you can go into the settings and also change that so that whenever you pull up the move wheel, you can actually move around and change your moves with the right stick. Next up, and unfortunately I forgot to get the right footage for this, but I tested it afterwards, you can now get multiple relics appraised at once, and that scales up to 10 whenever you're at the Pallet Town PC. They also had some changes to the water physics, or specifically on how you suck up the water. Originally, you always had to suck up the full block of water to move it around. Now, if you just tap RT while you're sucking, you can just pull it up this way and it leaves the original blocks as it was. And if you wanted to suck up the entire water block, you would just hold down RT for a bit longer. They also changed water physics just slightly. When you put down water, it will now auto adjust to the height that the original block was or the blocks nearby are. If you hold down the focus button, which is ZL, you can now go into Lapras or Surf mode, even on land. What's that good for? I don't know, but I think it looks kind of cute. A major change is now you can pull up the menu in Graveler form. While in Graveler form, you're also now able to break the big blocks like lumber or boulders. And one of my biggest pet peeve was I was not able to eat while in Graveler form, which is now changed. So go ahead and eat all the hamburger steaks you can make in Graveler form. And now arguably the biggest change. Best for last. Suicune does now run on water. I mean, look at my boy. While Goldingo surfs on water. Which is, look at it. This is amazing. Even the hair is flowing in the wind. You go, Goldingo. That's all the major things covered for this quality of life update. If I've missed anything, let me know down in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.